Imagine going to sleep every night stress-free about how you're going to make money tomorrow, because tomorrow's money is already in your pocket today. What am I talking about exactly? I am talking about passive income streams that work for you 24/7 even when you're sleeping. And the best part is, you don't have to be a genius to start these income streams. I'm going to be showing you 4 extremely easy ways that you can create passive income for yourself that any normal person can do. So if you consider yourself a normal person, stick around because the next few minutes will be life-changing. So this first income stream I got introduced to back when I was working part-time as a cashier. Now, I know when you're working in retail, it really does feel like you're at the bottom of the food chain. Trust me, I know. But what was very interesting to me in my time as a cashier is when I got to know my manager personally. I would always see him drive to work in a new sports car with a new watch on. I was always curious as to how a warehouse manager was able to afford these type of luxuries in life. So one day I took it upon myself to ask him, how does a warehouse manager have the money to enjoy all these luxuries in life? I would love to learn from you. At first he laughed a bit and kind of brushed me off, but he replied with, it's not actually my salary as a warehouse manager that I'm able to enjoy my life like this, but rather it's that I have been an active investor in the stock market for a while now. More specifically, dividend stocks. And then I asked him, what exactly are dividend stocks? He then replied with, dividend stocks are essentially just a payout that companies provide to their investors as an incentive for holding on to the stock. He then went on to explain how you can gain passive income from these dividend stocks, and anyone could be successful in them regardless of their investment knowledge. The takeaway from this conversation blew my mind. This was the first time I was ever exposed to an income stream where I didn't have to work a 9 to 5. I would literally be getting paid cold, hard cash in my sleep. So let me give you guys an example of how dividend stocks actually work. Let's say you have $1,000 in a company like IBM. They have a current annual dividend yield of 4.67%. That means for every $1,000 you have in a company's stock, you will be earning $46.70 per year. The dividend yield is essentially just the percentage of payout you'll earn per the amount that you own of that stock per year. Now, why do companies actually pay out these dividends? Large companies have been making so much money and they grow when investors like you and me put money into their company. Essentially, why companies pay out dividends is that they want to incentivize investors like you and me to put money into their company. As we invest more money into their company, the value of their company then increases, and so does the value of our dividend yield. The more money you invest into a particular stock, the more money you can gain annually from your dividend earnings. So how can you get started? Well, the first step is to open up a brokerage account. The top brokers that I would recommend are Webull, Fidelity, Vanguard, and M1 Finance. In my opinion, Webull has the cleanest interface and is probably the easiest to use for new investors. Now that you have a brokerage account, your next step will be to find stocks that actually have good dividend yields. The best choice would probably be to choose from a list of king stocks. These are stocks that have consistently paid out increasing dividends in the last 50 years. And I did some research to find the best king dividend stocks for you guys. So go ahead and pause the video and write some of these down. Now that you know exactly which stocks you want to invest in, you're going to go ahead and find them in your brokerage account. What's great about different investment platforms like Webull, for example, is that you can buy fractional shares. Let's say you want to buy a stock of Google, for example. The value of Google stock might be quite high. So if you can't afford the total amount, you can buy only a small piece of one share. This is great if you don't have too much to start with. And you can invest as little as $1. Now, once you've actually bought the stock, the great thing about dividends is that you just sit back, relax, and wait for the money to come in. And what's crazy is that I personally know people making $10, $15, $20, and even $60,000 a year completely passively from this dividend investing strategy, just by working a normal job and investing consistently over time. It's also important to note that on top of your dividend payouts, the stock market actually appreciates an average of 10% annually. So if you were to reinvest your earned dividends, this would create a sort of compounding effect and help you to create even more money. This is an excellent way to earn passive income, and if you guys want a whole video dedicated to dividends and a more in-depth review, leave a comment down below and we'll make that happen. So the next passive income stream that I want to talk about today is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is essentially just promoting a product for another company and getting paid per purchase of that product. A lot of companies will offer you a referral link, for example, where if people click through you, you'll earn a percentage of that income. One of the best strategies to creating money from affiliate marketing is through creating content. Say you have a fitness blog, for example, and you're discussing all the different topics regarding health. Best exercises to lose belly fat, why keto really works, and the top 5 supplements to increase testosterone. You can integrate an affiliate link into your blog, which is relevant with the content that you're creating. That way, the people who are engaging with your blog are more likely to actually buy your product through that link, and you are more likely to earn passive income through those affiliate sales. The best part of pairing content with affiliate links is when your content is actually posted, whether it be a video or a blog, it's there forever and will continue to gain traction as long as people are still interested in the product. A website that's great for affiliates is Amazon. Since they have a wide variety of products, you're very likely to be able to find your niche. However, you can search your niche's best affiliates on Google and find tons of results as well. Okay, so the third passive income strategy in this video is rental income. They say success in life is all about connections, and I couldn't agree more. One of my uncles happens to be very successful in the rental business. At any given time, he'll own from between 15 to 20 homes. He was a great resource for me growing up, and whenever I got a chance, I would pick his brains. His strategy was to purchase homes in nice areas where the home would need some work done to it. He would then aim to purchase the property at a discount and renovate them. A contractor would then come to the home, inspect the property, and decide how much investment it would take to get the property to rental standard. Another tip that he would give me was that small properties on average are more efficient in regards to how much money you can pull per square foot. In other words, the larger the property, the less efficient your income will be per square footage of the home. In this case, if you happen to have a larger property, your best bet will be to split the property into a duplex or a triplex just by throwing up some drywall. It's very cheap, inexpensive, and can easily double your profits. If you're on the hunt for your own home to renovate, keep in mind that repairs like mold, insulation, water damage, roofing, and structural issues can be extremely expensive and eat away at your margins. So generally, it's best to avoid homes that have issues like this. You should aim to look for homes that have primarily cosmetic issues, things like lighting, drywall, paint, etc. These repairs oftentimes have a higher turnover rate because they're not very expensive and they don't take very long to do. So you can list a property as soon as the renovations are done and you don't have to miss out on valuable rental time. Let's take a second to imagine that you are on the hunt for your first ever family property. Yourself and your family just arrive at a home with your realtor and immediately you're impressed with the area. You see the home and it's stunning. You like the color of the stone, the landscaping is done properly, and it has a big old backyard so you and your dog can have fun. But as soon as you walk in, you're met with a big hole in the wall. Not only that, but you notice that in some spots, the paint is peeling. Small cosmetic issues like this can completely change the appearance of a home and can be the difference between $1 million offer and you completely looking for a different home. But for a savvy investor like you and me, we know that that's only a $1,000 fix maximum. I'm currently in the market to invest in my first ever rental property. So if you want me to document my journey and post it on YouTube, leave a comment down below and we'll make it happen. Okay, last but not least, the fourth passive income strategy to make money in 2023 is YouTube. Now, how hard is it exactly to start a YouTube channel? Well, not hard at all. Just go on youtube.com, sign up, and start an account. You can post a video just on your phone and you need no setup at all. In reality though, it's a lot harder to produce good quality content that people actually want to watch. And good quality content is how you actually grow on the platform. That being said, getting started is very simple. Now the real question is, how hard is it exactly to make money on YouTube? To be eligible for monetization, you will need 1,000 subscribers and an accumulated 4,000 watch hours. We were able to grow this channel Inspire Wealth from 0 to 115,000 subscribers in little over 6 months. If you guys want a full breakdown of how exactly we're able to do this, leave it in the comments below, drop a like, and we'll make a full breakdown video. Now, don't expect results like what we had right away. We had a lot of experience, especially if you're starting with long form content. On average, it will take up to 90 videos to get to your first 1,000 subscribers. So be patient. You have to be willing to put in the effort and the time if you want to get to a point where you can make money passively from YouTube. But let's say you were able to accumulate your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours. How hard is it to say make $100 a month passively from YouTube? On average, the revenue per 1,000 views from YouTube is $2. This figure varies massively based on the niche that you're in. Your revenue in some cases can be closer to $20 per 1,000 views if you're making videos in the personal finance niche, for example, rather than a makeup tutorial. The reason for that is that it all comes down to what companies are willing to advertise on your channel. Generally speaking, finance companies have a lot more money and are more willing to invest big amounts of money into their advertising. So if we were to be conservative and take the average, to make $100 a month on YouTube, it would take approximately 50,000 views a month, which means that if you were posting once a week, every video would need approximately 12,500 views. Roughly, the average YouTube channel can expect 20% of their subscriber count to translate in their viewer count. That being said, if you had approximately, let's say, 62,000 subscribers, 20% of that would be 12,500 views per video. It can be a little tricky in the beginning to get the ball rolling on YouTube, but once you actually get to 1,000 subscribers, you know you have a formula that actually works. Growing from that point forward becomes a lot easier and opens up the doors for more money. AdSense isn't the only way that you can make money on this platform. You can leverage your influence to move traffic to other passive income sources like affiliate links, as we mentioned earlier. So these are just 4 lazy passive income strategies that you can make in your sleep. If you enjoyed these tips, feel free to leave some questions down below in the comment section. I'd love to go through them and read them and engage with you guys. Other than that, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.